remember that night, I forgot all about that, when Bernard and his best friend they invited me over for dinner. And that was the night that they were telling me about some of the science of my philosophy. And like you said, I said, you know what, you people got demons up in here. And I didn't stay for dessert. I just I think it's hilarious because at one time, I didn't want to hear it. And now if you look at my life, everything that I do and say is all surrounding the science of mind teaching. So life is just really amazing. One of the things I really enjoy about being at the Center of Peace is that we have a theme every month. And if you look in your bulletins, all the prayers and the affirmations and spiritual insights, they're all based on the monthly theme. So it's no different this month. The main theme this month is the fruits thereof. The fruits thereof. And the title of my little discussion today is, what type of seeds are you planting? And it's so funny, every time I tell somebody that title, I get the same reaction. This is going to be interesting, you know? And I think one of the reasons is that we're all here very familiar with the science of mind philosophy. One of the main teachings that we have, and that we know for certain, is that your thoughts are creative. Your thoughts are creative. It's as if all these little seeds just sort of come out of us as we think things, as we feel things, and these seeds go out into the universe, they plant themselves, and then we produce a result. Very simple. In other words, your thoughts become things. But one of the major complaints that I hear all the time from a lot of people is, well, when is my stuff going to show up? When is that really good stuff going to show up? Sure, the good things pop up every now and then. You may see something nice here, or you may see something over here. You may get the girlfriend that you want, but she's driving you crazy. You may get the house that you want, but it's in a horrible neighborhood. You know, why is it like this all the time? And it seems that all the bad things seem to keep coming up. Well, there is a reason for that. And as we go through our discussion, we're going to be revealing that today. I will show you this little picture that I printed off of the computer. This is supposed to be a seed, and I colored it in and all that. First of all, I didn't realize that seeds had so many components to make up the one. There's a part called the seed coat. There's something called the radicle. And then those other two things, I'm not going to try to pronounce it. But when I looked it up, they said no matter what seed exists, they all make up the same components come together. Now, depending on the flower or the type, whether it's a tree or some other type of plant, there are other ingredients in those seeds, but you must have these four things for the plant to grow properly. Now, if one of these things is missing or off-kilter, your plants will grow either lopsided or you're missing leaves, but it's not a perfect plant. Well, when we think of this literal seed, I want us to think about the spiritual seeds that we put out and the components that you must have in each one of those seeds in order to get the manifestation that you really want. So what I did, excuse me, this is my little prop. This is the Christmas ornament. But I want you to imagine this as a seed. And remember, when you think a thought, it goes down to the universe. But just like that literal seed, your spiritual seed has to have all those components in order for you to get a proper manifestation. I actually wrote it right on the side here. First, you have the desire. You want a new house. You want better health. You want stuff. All right, so you got the desire. Then there's the belief. You believe it's going to happen because you've heard stories. We've had plenty of people here in the congregation who've had amazing recovery from all types of things like cancer and diabetes. And in fact, I remember somebody, I don't know who, I think it was Mikhail. He was wearing glasses for a long time, and then he started chanting and meditating on perfect sight. And now he doesn't even need his glasses anymore. So we do believe that. Now, action is required. And we call that inspired action. We don't just lay around waiting for money to come through the window and lay around waiting for the house to show up. It doesn't work like that. This is a co-creative universe. God does God's part, we do our part, and together we manifest magic. That's just the way it is. So you would think if I took the seed and planted it, it would become a beautiful tree and everything would be perfect. But one thing is missing from this, and that is your emotions. A lot of us, we affirm things, we pray, and we eat out the emotion, and we wonder why we get such haphazard results when it comes to our manifestation. What I want to do, I want to share with you something here. It's a little over the top, but I think you'll get the point. Let's pretend you're one person. Okay, you're a female, your name is, okay, we'll say it together. I'm your fiance. Well, actually I'm dating you, that's what it is. And on this special day, I'm going to propose to you. And I'm going to have feeling and love and all this good stuff. So I take you to your favorite restaurants. I see to it that your favorite music is playing. We dance our favorite dance when we first met. Just a beautiful, beautiful night. You have your favorite meal. Even the lady who's walking around with the violin and plays that song that you always talked about. So I really set the stage for this great night. While we're sitting at the table, I grab your hand and I just give you beautiful words. You know, Maria, ever since I met you, my life has changed. I'm a different man. The sun is brighter, the stars twinkle, just beautiful, and I love you, and it will be an honor for you to be my wife and spend the rest of our lives together. Will you marry me? And I reach into my pocket to pull out a ring, and of course, she cries and says yes, and all that. Now, you felt really good listening to that, because all the beautiful emotion and the love was there. I want to give you the same scenario without the feeling, with a don't care attitude. Same thing. So remember, you're Maria, and I'm me. First, we take you to a beautiful restaurant, McDonald's. And while we're eating our artery-clogging hamburgers, I say to Maria, I have something to say to you. Now, instead of holding your hand and looking in your eyes with lots of feeling, I decide to take out a piece of paper with what I want to say to you written down. This is just a prop. I gotta have it drawn, but you know me. So instead of looking you in your eyes, I look at the paper and I say, Maria, ever since I've known you life is good, I am a better man because of you. So on and so on. Blah, blah, blah. You get the point, right, Maria? Okay, now give her the ring. Okay. So what I said, you know, I have something I want to give you. Just give me a second, Maria. Hand sanitizer. That girl gave me these at the Mardi Gras. Let's see, I know it's in here somewhere. Ah, here it is. I want to give you this ring. That's good enough. So what do you say, Maria? You're going to marry me or what? How does that make you feel? Now, I know that's crazy and over the top, but the truth is, that's how we approach the universe when we want to get something in our life. We don't care about it. We're very relaxed about it. We just sort of ramble off affirmation without the most important ingredient, the feeling, the passion, that energy. I was talking with it was Vegas one day. We were talking about the executives, like, what's his name, Donald Trump and Oprah and all these people. And there was